On Tuesday, it was announced that actress Kaitlyn had joined the cast of HBO's The Last of Us Season 2 as Abby, a key character in the show's upcoming season. The news was officially confirmed via HBO and The Last of Us across their social media pages. Some people might be surprised about the actress joining the show as Abby, and others, not so much. This news comes a few months after the actress was rumored to be in the running to play the role by a number of sources. It's never a guarantee when an actor is rumored for a role, but in this case the scoopers were right on the money. Now, for those of you who haven't played The Last of Us Part 2 and have no clue as to who the actress is playing, let me explain briefly. Abigail Anderson, or Abby as she's referred to in the games, is a main character introduced in the 2020 video game sequel. She's a member of the Fireflies, who's on a personal mission to get revenge for the death of her father. While I would love to delve into more about the character and her journey throughout the game, it's hard getting into Abby's story without giving away significant spoilers for Season 2, which I'll try my best to avoid for the time being. Abby is easily one of the most polarizing video game characters in recent years because of her role in killing a beloved character. Even 4 years after the game's release, there's still plenty of people who haven't warmed up to Abby. I think that might change with Kaitlyn being cast in the role. Funnily enough, fans have wanted her to be part of the show ever since it was first announced to be in development. But not as Abby. Fans of the video game series have lobbied for the actress to play series lead Ellie. Unfortunately, no matter how much they wanted the actress for the role, it went to Bella Ramsey. There was a lot of backlash from the fan base when they went ahead and cast Ramsey instead of Diva, because the former actress looked nothing like her video game counterpart. For most people, Diva was the better option since she looked the part and she was a more established actress. Entertainment Weekly confirmed that the 27-year-old actress auditioned for the role, but the producers wanted to cast a younger actress for the part. If age was truly a deciding factor as to why Diva lost out on playing Ellie, then it's understandable. Regardless, they made the right choice casting Bella Ramsey as Ellie. She has more than proved why she was the best person for the role. Just like a co-star, Diva might be faced with disgruntled fans who aren't happy with the casting as Abby. Before she was confirmed for the role, the talent was one of a handful of actresses rumored for the job. One of the favorites for the role was Shannon Berry, an Australian actress who looks like the splitting image of Abby in real life. Not only does the actress look like the character, she can act, and even has the physicality for the role. This was one of the choices that I actually was on board with at the time. It seemed like a no-brainer casting the unknown talent. It's easy to see why fans had her on their shortlist, or as their number one pick to play Abby. Another interesting name that was floating around was Florence Pugh. Pew pew pew! The British actress is easily the biggest name of the bunch. I'm a big Florence Pugh fan, but I never would have thought to cast her as Abby. I can't fault her as an actress because she's incredible no matter the role she's playing. It's hard finding a reason why she wouldn't be a good fit for the role. Also, the actress has proven that she's a capable action star with a role in LiQWYD. Given how much her star has risen since her breakout role, I would imagine that she's too busy to commit to a television show. Even Chloe Grace Moretz became a potential candidate for the role. Given fans' appreciation for the actress, I could see this being positively received. Coincidentally, the actress has previously worked with Divas in LiQWYD, a 2014 romantic comedy film. Considering her history as an action star, the hit girl actress is the perfect fit for the role. She has more than shown her range as an actress, and also her physicality in a number of other films. The only downside I see to this is her not being interested in playing a role, simply because in recent years Moretz prefers to do smaller projects, as opposed to more mainstream work. Finally, there's Ronda Rousey. Yes, the American MMA fighter. I'm not even joking. She was on so many people's shortlist because of her imposing physique and her skill as a fighter. Rousey has ventured into acting before, with a number of small supporting roles in major blockbuster films. Unfortunately, the fighter turned actress is still lacking in the acting department. I'm not trying to be a hater, but there's no way she can deliver the same level of acting as a performer who is trained to be an actor or has a background in acting. Also, because Rousey is 36 years old, they would have to significantly age up the character. As much as I love Rousey, having her play Abby wouldn't be a good fit. Anyways, let's go back to discussing Diva playing Abby. Honestly, they couldn't have picked a better actress for the role. Diva is an incredible talent to add to the show, which is already jam-packed with amazing talent behind and in front of the camera. For people who love her work, this will be another great role for the talent, who has built up an impressive filmography over the past 15 years. Ever since she started acting in 2009, Diva hasn't stopped wowing audiences with her range as an actress. While not a household name, the talent is still widely recognized. The actress made her acting debut in Bad Teacher, a 2011 comedy film directed by Jay Kasdan. There she played a small supporting role alongside Cameron Diaz, who plays Elizabeth Halsey, the titular character. Diva plays one of her students, Sasha Abernathy, a teacher's pet who wants to earn as much extra credit as possible. Throughout the film, we see the character try her best to win the teacher's favor by bringing her baked goods made by her mother. There's at least 3 scenes where the film focuses on the actress alongside her co-star. In those moments, Diva shine in a memorable supporting role. This is one of the projects where the actress showed her skills for comedy. She's best known for starring in Justified, a neo-western crime drama series. There the actress played Loretta McCready, a teenager taken into the care of the Bennett family, the people responsible for her father's murder. Some of her best moments on the show were alongside Raylan Givens, a local lawman who becomes her adoptive father. Diva's chemistry with her co-star Timothy Oliphant was one of the most enduring moments in the show. While she was acting in the former show, the actress had a larger role in The Last Man Standing, a sitcom created by Jack Burdett. There she played Eve Baxter, the youngest daughter of Vanessa and Mike Baxter, played respectively by Navy Travis and Tim Allen. She was her father's favorite daughter, mainly down to her tomboyish nature and a shared interest in a lot of areas. She was essentially the younger version of her father. Despite her growing career as a film star, Diva never quit her role on the show. She stuck around until the end. The actress played a character for 9 seasons between 2011 to 2021. Next up on my list of mentions is Booksmart, a 2019 comedy film directed by Olivia Wilde in her directorial debut. The coming-of-age film focuses on 2 bookish seniors who realize they have wasted their high school years studying, rather than partying and enjoying their time at high school like most of their peers. On their last day of high school, the 2 friends decide to live it up to the fullest. Diva is brilliant in this raunchy comedy which makes full use of her comedic talents. The actress is allowed to ad-lib and improvise a lot of her dialogue and scenes in the film. Overall, what makes this film an enjoyable watch is the chemistry she has with her co-star, Beanie Feldstein. The 2 actors are great on their own, but together they fire on all cylinders. Their relationship is the heart of the film and the driving force behind the plot. Despite being one of the great coming-of-age comedy films, not enough people talk about this film. Hopefully now more people will go back and watch it just to see Diva's comedic chops. This list wouldn't be complete without mentioning a role in Unbelievable, a 2019 true crime miniseries. The show was based on the 2015 news article, An Unbelievable Story of Rape, written by T. Christian Miller and Ken Armstrong. The show tells the story of Mary Adler, a young woman wrongfully fined for reporting that she was raped. The local authorities and even the people closest to her cast doubts over her claims of being attacked, leaving her in a state of despair and hopelessness. Years later, her case is revisited after her attacker resurfaces targeting other women. This is a heartbreaking story that sheds light on an experience that many victims have had to endure. It shows why a lot of sexual assault cases go unreported. Diva is exceptional in the role. She's able to take you inside a character's headspace in a way that I never expected the show or the actress to convey. Next up on my list of mentions is Dopesick, a 2021 drama miniseries. The Hulu original series was based on the 2018 book title Dopesick, Dealers, Doctors, and the Drug Company That Addicted America by Beth Macy. Diva plays Betsy Malam, a former miner who suffers from a severe back injury following an accident she caused whilst working in a mine. To relieve her pain, she becomes dependent on Oxycontin, a drug introduced to her by Dr. Samuel Phoenix, a local town physician played by Michael Keaton. The show has an all-star cast of talent, yet Diva manages to take center stage in a number of scenes, where the actress gets to showcase while she deserves more opportunities to headline a film or show. Diva's acting in the limited series received a ton of praise from critics and fans. It also earned the actress 2 Best Supporting Actress nominations for a Golden Globe and a Primetime Emmy Award. Finally on my list of mentions is Diva's most recent film. In 2023, she starred in No One Will Save You, a science fiction horror film written, directed and produced by Brian Duffield. There the actress played Bryn, a seamstress who lives isolated in a childhood home on the outskirts of her hometown Mill Hill. There she spends her time making dresses for a living, building models of her hometown, learning to dance, and writing letters to her deceased best friend Maud. She also takes the time to visit her late mother's grave. Following an incident in her childhood that led to the untimely death of her best friend, Bryn has become an outcast. Because of that, she tries to keep a low profile when visiting the local town and does her best to avoid bumping into her friend's parents, one of whom is the local town sheriff. One night her home is invaded by an alien who she kills out of self-defense. Realizing that her life is in danger and that everyone else is at risk, she tries to report her home invasion to the local authorities. Unfortunately, she runs into her friend's parents, who are still upset with her. Everyone seems dead set on shunning her, even when she desperately needs their help. It becomes obvious that no one will save her. She can't rely on anyone but herself. With that realization in mind, Bryn takes matters into her own hands and tries her best to deal with the aliens pursuing her. D.Va gives a very nuanced performance, which is made even more impressive since she has little to no dialogue throughout the film. For me, it heightened the experience of watching the film unfold. Overall, I had a really good time with the film because it showcased D.Va's potential to be an action heroine. She does a good job when it comes to the physical side of her role. Every time she tapped into her survival instincts to save herself, it felt believable. I was convinced that she had become an alien killing machine. If she can do that in this role, then just imagine what she'll be able to do as Abby. If you've seen the actress in any of the aforementioned projects, or any other role she's played over the years, you'll understand why I can't stop raving about her. Okay, maybe I'm coming across a bit biased towards the talent, but I've always been amazed by her acting ability. She will definitely surprise viewers with a take on Abby. As much as I enjoy Abby from the games, I'm certain the show will take some liberties when adapting the character. For starters, I can't see them making Abby look exactly as she appears in the video games. Some fans might be upset, but I don't see Kaitlyn D.Va bulking up to the point where she looks as jacked as Abby. She doesn't need to be that big to come across as an imposing person. I'm sure the actress will work out and get a reasonably good physique to showcase her character's athletic build, but overall it'll be different in comparison to her video game counterpart. Anyone that moans about her being too small to play the role and has issues with her not looking exactly like a character, hear me out. None of that matters. And can we just stop rehashing the same argument over and over again? Let's not forget what happened with season 1, or even when the video game was released. Remember the actors who were ridiculed constantly online for months? Things became seriously ugly to the point actors received death threats from people claiming to be fans. Joyce Lemaitre, a VFX artist whose likeness was used to create Abby, received a significant number of negative messages and comments on her social media. The hate didn't just stop there. Fans also targeted Laura Bailey, the voice actor behind the character. The hate directed at both women became so overwhelming that the studio behind the game had to release a public statement. It was a huge mess and a bad look for the fan community, who showed just how nasty they can become when they don't agree with something. Hopefully we don't see the same hostility towards Kaitlyn D.Va once she's revealed as Abby in an official image or promotional material. Even later down the line when they premiere the first episode with her character and subsequent episodes. Then there's the episode that will break the internet. You know the one I'm talking about. Fans of the games will be enraged yet again, and even newcomers who are fans of the show. I'm sure Kaitlyn D.Va already knew what she was getting into when she decided to take the role. She must be aware of the backlash that will come her way sooner or later. In case you didn't know, the actress is a huge fan of the video game series. In an interview with Collider's Perry Nimroff, the star talked about her love for the game and the time she spent playing it with her father. D.Va also expressed interest in being part of the show, should the opportunity arise. And here we are 3 years later and the actress's wishes have finally come true. Following the news, the actress received plenty of praise from fans, and even the original actress who brought Abby to life with her vocal performance. Laura Bailey was amongst the first to welcome her to the Last of Us family. Even her co-stars Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, who played the show's leads Joel and Ellie, congratulated the actress on social media. The Last of Us co-creator and Naughty Dog president, Neil Drukman, also expressed his excitement to work with the actress, who he previously collaborated with on Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. This is common knowledge amongst fans of the video game. But way back in 2015, D.Va did the motion capture and also voiced Cassandra, aka Cassie, Nathan Drake and Elena Fisher's daughter, who was introduced in the game's epilogue. The character's appearance was even modeled after the actress herself. I imagine after working together, the creative formed a close friendship with the actress, which may have influenced his decision and the casting directors to cast divas on the show. But who cares? They definitely chose someone who can elevate the role. I'm all in and ready to see D.Va as Abby. She's going to make a great addition to the show, which will expand its cast for season 2. You can expect even more casting announcements in the coming days/weeks as they get ready to start filming. So what are your thoughts on Kaitlyn D.Va playing Abby? If not D.Va, who would you have picked for the role? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways folks, that's all for now. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the show. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and comment below. And hey, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea. And that's okay. Just remember to take care and stay safe.